it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Forza Motorsports. Really cool game. A good balance between arcade and sim. And I've talked about that before. It's hard to find a good game that's a balance. It's either too sim or it's too, arcadey. This is a good mix. The other one is, can't remember. There's another one out right now too, but it doesn't have any. My hair is crazy. It doesn't have a career mode at this point. Le Mans Ultimate. That's it. Le Mans Ultimate doesn't have a career mode yet. So what's the point? It's just multiplayer. And I assume there are people who just play for multiplayer, right? And I'm just the opposite. Never have played ever against other people. Just doing the career thing. That's what I like. So I'm starting a new series. I'll back out. Let me back out and show you. So just finished. This is under the Enthusiast Tour. It's only the second tour in the Builders Cup. But I've done the track specials, the MX5 Challenge, and I just finished the German Rivals series. And the nice thing is, I finished 10th. So you don't have to go back and do better. If you finish it, you finish it. You can always go back if you want. So I like that. This is JDM Legends, and then next up it opens up the Enthusiast Reward Showcase. There's one of those at the bottom of every one of these. Let's see, this one was the Modern Reward Showcase. This is the Enthusiast Reward. So it's whatever the series is called. It's the Reward Showcase, and I don't remember I don't play enough that I remember what the rules are. If you finish in the top, whatever, you win a car or something. Perhaps I'll figure that out. But this is JDM Legends, and so this stands for Japanese Domestic Market. So these are cars that you would see in Japan, the domestic market. So
in the late 1990s,
we have cars that I just am really not excited about. I don't like any of them. As a matter of fact, I was just thinking Subaru, I could have sworn was Australian. And I went online to look up if it was just me. Other people thought that too. I just never thought of Subaru as a Japanese car. I think they heavily marketed it when I was a kid in Australia. And I think there was a movie star, Crocodile Dundee, who was in a commercial for them. And the Outback. They're all this rugged Australian feeling cars, so I'm a little surprised. Now, when I say I don't like any of these cars, Toyota has good cars. I have a Toyota truck. My son has a Toyota RAV4 as an SUV, great car. But, so it's maybe one of my more favorite brands here, but I don't really love the Supra. The Subaru would be a great rally car. The Nissans, I've heard they're pronounced Nissan in other countries. The Skylines, those are pretty popular cars. Just never have been a fan. You're either a JDM fan or you're not. Mitsubishi, the Mitsubishi GTO, back in the day, that thing was considered like a Ferrari. Very, very cool. I don't like them. And then probably my favorite ones here are like the Mazdas, or they're kind of like the Mazda Miata and the RX-7. So I have to buy one of these before I can start. I have $1.1 million in the bank account. This car is only $84,000, and none of these are super expensive. But I think this one, not only is it 519 in the point range, it's one of the highest here. It looks like the Nissan Skyline GTR is a 535B, but I think just a little sports car. The little Mazdas, I think fit my personality better than any of the others. It's maybe something that I would own, maybe. So it's a rear-wheel drive, though. That's a problem. Those are hard to drive. So that actually is enough of a. I'd like to know. Can I filter? Which button is filter? This one. Can I filter by drive? Forward. How about give me? I wonder if there's any all-wheel drive cars here. No. How about forward? No. Wait. How do I make it actually do this? And then close. No cars available in four-wheel drive. How about all-wheel drive? You have to close. Okay, so I have some all-wheel drive. Now that changes things. Rear-wheel drive is very tricky. It's a Mustang. It's a Corvette. A lot of power coming out of the corner. You can lose traction very easily. So perhaps, oh man, I hate to do it. Maybe I should just learn rear-wheel drive. This isn't a rally. This isn't a rally game. So, oh no, I don't want to get out yet. Rally games, let's skip that. Rally games, the rear-wheel drives are very, very difficult to drift and all that stuff. But let's just go ahead and grab this guy. Let's buy it. Yeah, it's going to have to be red. I don't think there's even an option, is there, of anything else? No. Red. All right, let's buy it. I have a lot of money left over, so let's grab it. Now, so I'm buying a stock RX-7. Not going to race worth crap. So I'm racing in an event that's maxed out at 600, and I think I was 512 or something like that. 6 laps, and that's what they give you. Here you go. Now, performance-wise, they do have an option to jump up a little bit. I've got oh, I only have 300 credits. Just because I have $1 million, that's cash. I need car points. I need car points to spend on this stuff. So if I were to buy one thing, it's always tires. Always tires. So it's going to always be compound. Let me see what I can go up here. Wow, 700 for the cheapest. I can't afford that. How about tire width? Can I go up a little? Yeah, I can go up tire width, but not much. I just have a feeling I'm going to be happier. Can I afford? If they're 150 each, let me see how much rear tires are. Yeah, so what I can do is I can go up to 275. So I'm going to do that for both. I'm broke. Finish upgrades. There we go. Confirm. I just got wider tires. That's it. So, and if this is the real life that I was in here, that's probably what I would do if I could only afford to do something. And couldn't get better brakes or better tire compound, I would go a little bit wider so I got more grip, right? So it's about the grip. Now, this game requires that you practice. I will likely do that, but pause the game here. This is great, though. It is in Japan, so Mount Fuji and all the blossoming cherry trees. And so,
here at Hakone is very fast through the first 2 sweeping turns with those.
All right, so I'm going to practice, and I will come back when I am ready to race. All right, so finished 3 laps. Did not make the bonus of 1:17. I was 1:19, so 2 seconds too slow. Well, I did go up to level. So when you start off, you have car level 1. After you practice, you go up to car level 2. That's why you don't skip practice. You absolutely need those points. I'm going to start 3rd. That's as high as I can start, as high as I'm allowed. Now the problem is, I was having a hard time staying on the track. I've got stock rubber, stock brakes, stock everything except for my tires are slightly wider. That's it. That's the only thing I've got going. There's the first place guy. He's the one to catch out front there. And so here I am in my Mazda RX-7. It's not a bad looking car. I think I chose wisely because I chose for looks. But look who I'm going up against. I mean, I got some, man, I mean, over there is that Supra. Oh, there we go. Pay attention, Mr. Johns. These guys probably are already higher than stock. I'm going to have my work cut out for me, and that's how this game in Builders Cup is. So you purposely struggle. Now, some of these corners I will end up, if I'm not paying attention, off the track. So I'm going to pay attention here. Japan, the home of drifting, and that's probably what I'll be doing here a lot, because my brakes and tires just can't really hold on very well. I'm going to try to hold off these guys the best I can. I mean, here I am in my stock little RX-7. I'm embarrassed. But I'll do the best I can. It's all you can do. And that's kind of the goal, is to hold on enough so you can get some car points and upgrade your vehicle. And so it's kind of this is a sharp corner here. It's a balance between brakes, gas, steering, everything. There we go. That wasn't bad. But my tires are just squealing. I'm not going to have much rubber left after 6 laps. But I am in 3rd. And that's because I started in 3rd. Let's be honest. Yeah, I'm catching that guy. I'm not sure why that's happening, but I was catching him. I've got a stock engine, and maybe we're all stock. I don't know. So this left turn is one that puts me off the track often. So let's just stick tight here to the inside. There we go. Nice. Okay. All right. I'm feeling confident. Remember, I can't bump these guys. They'll consider it a wreck. So I can't be aggressive. It's not worth it. Because if I finish 3rd and then I have a 5-second penalty, that puts me probably in last. So I'm going to be careful and play smart. It looks like I've got the power, so that's good. Just have to have the opportunity, and that's why racing games are absolutely the most fun you can have behind a computer. I just love the challenge. Here's that sharp corner. See if I can cut in. Use my braking, my squealing. Oh, that was a slam. Let's see if I get a penalty for that. Come on, no penalty, please. Oh! Well, I took 1st place, but I got a penalty for bouncing off of the side of that Supra. But if I can keep this lead and be at least 2.5 seconds ahead of them, then it doesn't matter. But I have to be 2.5 seconds ahead of them. By the time I'm done, whoa, there we go. Come on now. Every time I go off the track, it's going to check me for a penalty. And if you don't get an advantage from being off the track, then no penalty. But if it's an advantage in any way, careful. Come on now. I actually don't like being out front because I can't follow somebody. But I am certainly not 2.5 seconds behind, ahead of him. So my penalty probably puts me in 5th at this point. So a penalty really very, very costly. Because now it's more than just being in front. So I'm going to have to use every driving... oh, no. That's the mistake that I made in the last race. Absolutely hooks to the right. I lock the brakes up, and then it hooks to the right. I got to figure out what... I mean, literally for years in all of my racing games, the technique that I use for braking results in that exact
3 remaining.
action. 6th with a 2.25 second penalty. So, yeah, I lock the brakes up and turn a certain way, and when it does, it throws my steering to the right. Let's see if I can get around this guy. Nope. Come on, no penalty. Thank you. Let's go. Wow. So, not good. Not good. I've got to just... I mean, I know you're not supposed to brake and steer at the same time into a corner. You'll just go straight. And I think that's what I'm doing. I'm just off a little bit on that technique. So it locks up and then it goes right. Let's see if I can cut that just a little bit. Let's see if I'm going to be a little aggressive now because I have to be. I mean, I have to be. Okay, here's a bad corner, so let's just drift it inside. You let the brakes, there we go. Downshifting, cut that guy off. Nice. That was not a collision. Don't tell me that. Nice. No penalty. Back to third. I'm happy with third. 2 laps to go. Let's go. Problem is I can't hold that into the corner because my car just slides. I think I would have a chance to be pretty good if I had good tires. Let's go though. The goal would be to finish third. That's fine. That's a podium finish, you know? And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. There's always the hope for better, but third is great with the stock car. Come on now. What can I do here? Maybe. Careful. Yes. You have to be so careful. You can't go off track. And I got 10 points for overtaking, so those points will come in handy. Let's make sure we don't brake and turn at the same time. We're gonna coast. You're supposed to coast the corners. I know that. Come on, Mr. Johns. I know that. But sometimes when you're in the middle of a race and you gotta brake, you just can't coast. So the trick is to not put yourself in the position that you have to be braking. That's the trick. So I should not be braking in the corner. I should just be coasting and then accelerating out. Let's go. Feather it. Go. He's right there, isn't he? Yep, he is. So I'm in second. That's awesome. And I'm on the last lap. Let's tuck in. Come on. Don't overshoot. Oh, my tires are shot. Okay, off track. He's going to pass me. Back to third. No penalty because I lost a position. No! Let's go. Come on now. This is my favorite part. The last lap. It's so fun. Gotta be smart. Yes, I love running up on those rumble strips. Super fun. Okay, here's that great corner again that I just slide around. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna take him out because my car does not want to turn left. No penalty. Oh, I got a warning. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Can he do it at the finish line? Let's go! Yes. First place, baby. First place. Yes. Oh, third. What? What happened? Why was I third? Oh, because my penalty.
Great race.
Because of that 2.25 penalty. I forgot about that. See that? Plus 2.25. I won the race, but got third. That's the way it works. So that was a good race, and I'm so excited that I came back and finished first. That was really exciting, even though I got bumped down to third. So it's all right. Hey, third place overall. First place guy is 5 points ahead of me. Second place guy, 2 points ahead of me. So it's a series, and we will come back and do the other 5 another day. Come back and join me. That was super fun. JDM Legends here in Forza Motorsport for now. Mr. Johns is out.